mate?
Well, I went to see The Little Mermaid with my daughters this week. So I'll talk about that. I think this is better than the cartoon.
Wow.
I've said it.
Strong words.
But I'm someone who never thought the cartoon was all that in the first place. Banging soundtrack.
You are wrong.
It's a great soundtrack. It's very vibrant, but the story is proper wishy-washy.
Mate, without The Little Mermaid and Ursula, drag wouldn't be what drag is today. She inspired.
Ursula was based on the drag.
She inspired a movement.
No, she was inspired by the movement.
All right. But still, fantastic. I fucking love Little Mermaid.
I'm only correcting you on that because if Pip hears you say that, she'll come down there and stab you in the face.
I think the songs in The Little Mermaid are great. But
the film's great.
No, I rewatched all the Disneys a few years ago, trying to fill in some of the blank spots of like the older ones I'd not seen. And I just thought it's not as good as you remember as a child. I think
I watched it last year.
I think this is better. I think
His point still stands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
probably.
that it's the best modern live action remake of this like
That's
recent.
not a high bar though, is it?
No, but of this recent slew, because the 101 Dalmatians is by far still the best one.
The Thingy Daniels one,
The 90s one, yeah, with Glenn Close.
Yeah.
But
It's good actually, that film.
I think that Halle Bailey is Bailey. Sorry,
What?
She's
Is that her
fantastic.
name?
Halle Bailey, yeah, she's brilliant as Ariel. Like her voice is fantastic.
I've heard her singing on
amazing singer,
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah,
She's
and
singing on that.
yeah, and she does really well. All the acting as well is really good because she's not an actress. Like this is her like first major role. She's done like
first.
She's done a few things here and there. Yeah, she does like a singing with her sister. She's done like a few things here and there, but this is like her first like front and center big role. And she does really well with her facial expressions. You know when she's mute. So
yeah.
Like she does.
That's the main bit as well. It's the main chunk of the film.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
So she's really, really good in the lead, and she looks like a Disney princess. She's got the presence of one. She can sing. She does justice to all the songs. Melissa McCarthy is fucking awesome as Ursula. Chewing up
gonna be
all the scenery. She's also has a set of pipes now, which I did not know that she had. Like
So she's not even dubbed over by someone else. It's her singing.
She can sing.
Wow, that's a good song that Ursula gets as well.
She was like a stage school kid, so yeah, she had singing.
See, I didn't know that, but I was when she started singing that song and she hits like the big notes, I was like, oh wow,
the banging tune if it's the same one.
Yeah, it's all the same ones. All the songs are the same. Slight, kind of.
Isn't
remixes.
Sebastian just a proper crab now?
He's creepy as fuck.
Yeah. And Flounder looks creepy.
So Sebastian isn't too bad, right? He kind of works.
He's just a crab, isn't he?
Flounder's a nightmare. Like it just
absolute nightmare.
He's an actual honest to God flounder in this, isn't he?
Yeah, just a fish.
But he also kind of gets pushed to the side in this. Like you don't get a lot of Flounder in it. It's mainly Sebastian who's the
Yeah, because Flounder still hops up and down above water, doesn't he? When
he's still around, and he still manages to get around.
Come on, Sebastian, let's go save her.
Yeah, whereas this, they've kind of looked at it and go, well, we're trying to go for the realism, but in a way we can't. What do we do with this fish? Oh, fuck it, just put him over there.
So
Sebastian coming around, he's fine.
Does Sebastian still have a Jamaican accent, and is he played by a black man this time?
Yeah, Sebastian is played by David Diggs. And
thank you. That's the original, wasn't?
He is also brilliant, really funny. Sebastian gets a lot of good and funny lines. And to say even he looks like a real crab because he's got eyes, but his eyes are really emotive, and you can tell like the expressions of what he's doing with his eyes. They do a really good job with him. Javier Bardem rocks the King Triton look. He looks amazing. Big beard, big long hair.
Anyway,
He's fantastic. They've added a few new songs in now, so Prince Eric gets his own song. There's a couple of other.
Who plays Eric?
There is. I have no idea what he's called.
Is he a
newbie? It is Jonah Hewitt King. Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
No.
Is he actually a character this time around? Because in the cartoon, he's kind of a bit of a wallpaper.
And this is kind of my point about it being a better film. He's an actual character, and he actually has things to do, and actually has a song, and actually there's more about them there's more relationship between them, and it shows them falling in love more than it ever did in the cartoon. They actually have another song together when they go off on their day out together, and the kiss.
Is it actually set in Denmark like the original books?
No, it's just
not.
like
Don't
Disney on a faux Caribbean island kind of thing, like
right,
just the same as the cartoon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought that the fact that they padded it out a bit more with additional songs, extra importance on her voice. It's now her voice is her mermaid siren. You know how like the stories of mermaids having their siren voice. That's her magical power. It's not just the fact that Ursula takes her voice; she kind of takes that siren from her. Like I said, there's more extra story beats between Eric and Ariel, and it just completes the story a lot more for me. It's not really doing anything different in the end. I mean, most reviews are kind of like 3 or 4 stars. I think they're not blowing anything out. It's not blowing anything out the water, but it's a really decent job.
Yeah.
The VFX a bit hit and miss at times, but it's they're trying to do that underwater look and
under the sea.
Yeah, it's quite hard.
Isn't it? We've all seen Aquaman,
but it still looks really vibrant. Like it looks like the Under the Sea, Kiss the Girl, the other Ariel song, Part of That World, all look amazing. So they've done. I think they've still done a really good job. Yeah, the score is great. It's got Alan Menken's back redoing the score. He was the original composer of the first one, and they've also brought Lin-Manuel Miranda in to do additional stuff. So
of course they wheel him out the cupboard.
Yeah, but why not? He's
He's a fucking hit machine, mate. He's a hit machine.
He's the best in business at the moment, that man.
So yeah, it's a 3 out of 5 star film, but it's a solid effort.
That's enough, isn't it? It's enough for a family film.
Kids loved it. Kate, who loves Little Mermaid, she loved it. So
good.
I think it's done a decent job.